Aging is a natural part of life. Yet, many people fear it. They see wrinkles, weaker bodies, and fading memories as signs of decline. But from a Buddhist perspective, aging is not something to fear. It is something to embrace. Everything in this world is impermanent. This is one of the fundamental truths of Buddhism. Flowers bloom and wither. Rivers flow and dry up. And our bodies grow and age. Clinging to youth only brings suffering. Instead, we should accept the changes with grace. Our bodies may weaken, but our wisdom grows. When we were young, we had energy. We chased dreams, built careers, and raised families. But often, we were too busy to see the deeper truths of life. Now, in our later years, we have a chance to reflect. We have lived through joy and sorrow, success and failure. These experiences shape us. They give us insight that younger people do not yet have. Some people try to fight aging. They spend money on beauty products, surgeries, and medicines to look young. But true beauty does not come from the outside. It comes from within. A peaceful mind, a kind heart, and a gentle smile are more powerful than any expensive treatment. Letting go of attachment to youth brings freedom. We no longer need to prove ourselves. We can enjoy life without chasing after things we do not need. We can focus on what truly matters, spending time with loved ones, sharing wisdom, and appreciating the simple joys of life. Think of a tree. In spring, it is full of blossoms. In summer, it is strong and green. But in autumn, its leaves turn golden and fall. The tree does not resist. It does not try to stay green forever. It simply follows the rhythm of nature. We should do the same. Aging is like autumn, a time of richness, warmth, and deep beauty. So, as elders, let us embrace this stage of life with wisdom. Let us walk with dignity, not fear. Let us see aging not as an end, but as a beginning, a time to cultivate peace, share love, and live fully in the present moment. As elders, we have a unique role in society. We have walked the path of life, facing both joy and hardship. Now, it is our time to guide the younger generation, not by controlling them, but by offering wisdom, patience, and kindness. Many young people today live in a world full of distractions. Social media, fast-paced careers, and endless choices can make life feel overwhelming. They struggle with stress, uncertainty, and the pressure to succeed. But we, as elders, have seen the patterns of life. We know that happiness does not come from chasing external success. True happiness comes from within. One of the most powerful ways to teach is through example. Words can be forgotten, but actions leave a lasting impression. If we want younger people to be kind, we must show kindness. If we want them to be patient, we must practice patience. If we want them to live with integrity, we must live honestly. When they see how we handle challenge with calmness and wisdom, they will learn more than any lecture can teach. It is also important to listen. Many young people feel unheard. They are surrounded by noise but lack true connection. When they share their worries, let us not dismiss them with, "You are young, you will understand someday." Instead, let us listen with an open heart. Understanding their struggles does not mean we must agree with them, but it does mean we respect them. At the same time, we must not hold on too tightly. Some elders try to force their beliefs onto the younger generation, expecting them to follow the same path. But every person's journey is different. Just as a gardener cannot pull a flower open before it is ready to bloom. We cannot rush the growth of those younger than us. We can offer guidance, but they must walk their own path. Another way to support the younger generation is by helping them find balance. The modern world values speed, achievement, and material success, but these things alone do not bring peace. We can introduce them to mindfulness, gratitude, and the importance of slowing down. Whether through simple conversations, storytelling, or even practicing meditation together, we can help them see life from a different perspective. In the end, guiding the younger generation is not about giving them all the answers. It is about being there for them, offering wisdom when needed, and showing them, through our own lives, how to walk the path of life with grace. As we grow older, many of us ask, what is my purpose now? In our younger years, we were busy, raising families, building careers, contributing to society. But now, as life slows down, some may feel lost or without direction. However, in Buddhism, every stage of life has meaning. Our later years are not a time of decline, but a time of deep reflection, service, and inner peace. One of the greatest sources of fulfillment is helping others. We have gained experience, wisdom, and patience over the years. Now, we can use these gifts to serve. Helping others does not always mean grand actions. A kind word, a listening ear, or simply being present for someone in need can have a great impact. Whether it is mentoring a young person, volunteering, or just sharing a warm smile, small acts of kindness create ripples in the world. Many people fear becoming useless as they age, but usefulness is not measured by how much we produce. It is measured by how much we give from the heart. Even if our bodies become weak, our ability to offer love and wisdom remains strong. The simple act of being a source of calmness in a chaotic world is a great service to others. Mindfulness and gratitude are also key to finding purpose in later years. When we were younger, we often took life for granted, always rushing toward the next goal. But now, we have the time to truly appreciate life. The warmth of the sun, the sound of birds, the taste of tea, each moment is precious. By practicing mindfulness, we can fully enjoy the present. By expressing gratitude, we can find joy in what we have, rather than longing for what we have lost. Acceptance is another important lesson. Change is a natural part of life. Our bodies change, our roles in society shift, and eventually we must face death. But death is not something to fear. In Buddhism, it is simply another transformation, like the changing of seasons. Instead of worrying about the future, we can prepare by living fully in the present, making peace with ourselves, and leaving behind love, not regret. Our later years are a time of great opportunity. It is a time to serve, to reflect, and to find deep joy in simple moments. If we embrace this stage with wisdom, we can show others that aging is not an end. It is a beautiful and meaningful chapter of life. Aging is not a loss. It is a gift. It is a time to embrace wisdom, to guide those who come after us, and to live with peace in our hearts. If we accept the changes of life with grace, we can find deep fulfillment in our later years. Inner peace is one of the greatest treasures we can cultivate. When we are at peace with ourselves, we radiate calmness to those around us. The younger generation, facing stress and uncertainty, needs examples of stillness and wisdom. By living with mindfulness and kindness, we become a source of comfort and inspiration for them. In the end, what we leave behind is not wealth or status, but the love and wisdom we have shared. True legacy is not written in history books. It is carried in the hearts of those we have touched. If we live each day with sincerity and compassion, we will have no regrets when the time comes to say goodbye. I deeply appreciate everyone who takes the time to listen and reflect on these teachings. Your presence here means a lot. If you found this video meaningful, I would be grateful if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel. Your support allows these teachings to reach more people. I always appreciate your likes, subscriptions, comments, and super thanks. Thank you for being part of this journey. May you walk your path with wisdom, peace, and joy.